Hello to each and every one of you, wherever you may be, it's Foxy speaking, and in recent times it is only true that I attended the Tinkers Park rally on Saturday of the 31st of May 2025. Make things happen? We certainly did make things happen for going to the Tinkers Park rally 2025. It was their 59th annual steam rally event, that is, which has been going since 1966, Tinkers Park, and that next year it's going to be 60 years next year since it started and began overall, as a whole, that is. And what's next? Yes. On a large part, yes, I've been going to Tinkers Park since 2021. Next year, in August of 2026, it's going to mark 5 years since I went to Tinkers Park. We've been going annually to Tinkers Park. Five whole years. Gosh, how time flies. Oh my goodness. No, yes. 5 whole years since I've been going to Tinkers Park. And I'm still intending to carry on going in the future years to come, for whenever chance allows. And it was an event David introduced me to, David Scott, as you know. But the enchantment, the real enchantment of going to Tinkers Park, the lush smell of steam, the sights of the classic cars, historic commercials, the old heritage buses, and the smell of, not only the smell of this lush smell of steam from traction engines, steam rollers, and also the trains, as they've got a narrow gauge railway and a miniature railway there as well, and a sight of funfair equipment, and the enchantment, the greatest enchantment of all, and the enchanted delight overall, the sound of music from the fairground organs. Oh, it's almost like you're dreamily entering fictional dreams of some sort, when in truth it's real life when you're going. But the enchanting grounds of the side to the story of that, it's very real but brilliant. I wouldn't change going to Tinkers Park. I certainly wouldn't change going there in any way. And always enormously thankful towards David for introducing me to the Tinkers Park rally itself. He introduced me to it at what was an extremely low point in my life, as a lot of you may know. And not just going to Tinkers Park, that was one of the first events David introduced me to, Tinkers Park. And since he introduced me to it, I've been going annually since 2021, at the summer of 2021. And it's and like I said, 5 years next year, but I shouldn't repeat it myself on that. But, I wouldn't change going to Tinkers Park. I certainly would not. It's certainly an event I'd recommend to Sussex residents or tourists up and down the length and breadth of the United Kingdom as a whole. I'd recommend it to all of them. I'd recommend it to all UK residents, the Tinkers Park rally event and all that. Especially if you like fairground organ music or the smell of steam as a whole. But yes. There's much to see at Tinkers Park. Always much to see. Sometimes I'm speechless to talk about Tinkers Park because it's just so brilliant. Sorry if I got a little lost for words or speechless, because I just wouldn't change going for the world, and my experiences there, sometimes I'm speechless to describe it. But in case each and every one of you want to know, this is the Imagery Picture View slideshow, featuring photographed pictures I personally took of the Tinkers Park Rally 2025 event from Saturday of the 31st of May 2025. And certainly, without further ado, let's see this very video itself rolling into action. The enchantment of Tinker's Park. Specifically speaking, in the sentimentality of enchanting philosophy and enchanting, and respectably in enchanting prosperity, what have you. It's an event not only of enchantment, but of breathtaking happiness in every way. And certainly experiential happiness too, certainly from my end whenever I went. If there's any way to describe Tinker's Park. I'm desperately trying hard not to say it, but all I'm just going to say before I end it is it's certainly the place to, for couples and families. I'd certainly recommend it to couples and families, and for whoever I get romantically involved with and have, or later in life get married, have children later in life. If it's still going at this point, I would certainly take the children and the wife there. Whoever my wife's going to be. Not that. But Tinker's Park 2025. Nothing but the real enchantment it provides. Thank you all most sincerely, kindly for watching. And here is obviously to more Tinker's Park for the future. Make things happen for 2025. We did it. Especially when it came to the Tinker's Park rally itself. Nothing more enchanted, and thanks for watching. Here is to Tinker's Park, more so for the future.